Have you ever wondered what the best peptides are for overall health and well-being? Well, I'm going to give you guys my top 5 peptides today for just that reason. So stay tuned for this whole video because you won't want to miss this. What's going on, everyone? Coach Little Joe here, back again for another video. Now, this week I wanted to discuss something, a little bit of change of pace. The last few weeks I'm discussing, kind of like dialing into a show, talking about what to do when it comes to, stopping certain injectables, what cycles to do going into a show, etc. My experience, what I've done, and so on. And this week I want to take a bit of a different direction and talk about, what my top 5 peptides are for overall health and well-being. And to start off that, I would like to mention the best peptide company out there, which I work with myself, Injectify.is. For all your research peptide needs, visit Injectify.is and use my code JOE10, okay? So let's get into these peptides. What are the top 5 peptides for overall health and well-being? Well, first up would be BPC 157, the healing peptide, part of the Wolverine stack when combined with TB 500. Now, BPC 157 is one of the more OG peptides out there. It's really great for any type of healing from injuries. It's going to help with any type of inflammation, whether it's to do with joints or even gut health. It also enhances joint repair and helps with tissue regeneration. And it's also been shown to improve your mood and help with anxiety, which is crazy when you think about all those benefits. It can help you repair from injuries, but it can also help you mentally and internally as well when it comes to your gut health. So there's so many benefits of it. Obviously, it's a more localized peptide that typically when it comes to injuries and repair from whatever it could be, whether it's joint inflammation, muscle tears, etc., you want to inject where the site is, but it's so effective. I've used it for injuries. I've had so many clients use it for injuries, and I've never heard somebody say that this thing didn't work. So quality-wise, one of the best options you can utilize, and one of my favorites when it comes to overall health and well-being and making sure you're recovering from injuries or being preventative when you start to get a little bit of, whether it's joint pain or something else, to help get rid of it and get back to being 100% healthy in the gym. Next up is Thymosin Alpha 1, which is the immune system commander. This peptide is going to help strengthen your immune function. It's also going to help regulate inflammation in the body. So not only is it great for, preventing being sick, but it also helps with inflammation, whether that's to do with from training, from food, from fighting off an infection, whatever the case might be. This peptide is great when it comes to strengthening that immune system and helping you recover if you do get sick. So it helps you get sick less, and if you do get sick, it's not going to be as bad. And on top of that, it supports overall vitality and resilience. So having this one in play is something that you definitely can incorporate. If you're someone who wants to, obviously strengthen your immune system, like who wouldn't want to do that? It's great going into certain months of the year, especially if you live in a country like Canada or anywhere where the climate goes really hot at times in the summer and then really cold in the winters. You want to have a stronger immune system going into the winter. So I would say, before winter starts, utilizing something like this, Thymosin Alpha 1, would be very beneficial for you, and it ensures that you're not going to be getting sick as easily. Next up is DSIP, which is the sleep switch. This is the peptide that can help you sleep like a millionaire. I just made an Instagram post about this one, and it's actually so amazing. Like, honestly, the restorative type of sleep quality you're going to get from this, a lot better REM sleep. It helps support the natural GH release while you sleep, and it's great for high performers who are high stress, overthinkers late at night, and just helps you be able to relax, be calm, and get a restful sleep that you need to perform at a high level, whether that's athletically or in regards to business, where you need to be doing meetings, be on your computer, etc., and performing at a high level. This is something that's going to help you function at that high level by making sure you get the quality rest that you actually need. And you'd also notice that it's going to improve your waking energy and recovery. So this is a great one that you can incorporate on a regular basis if you are someone that, struggles with overthinking at night. I know I do. I'm a huge overthinker and I always run into those issues. Like, so I'm always trying to think about what to do next, whether it's like business idea, to do with my own, like, personal life, everything. I'm always thinking, wheels are always turning. So it's a great one to incorporate if you're someone who's in that position. Next up, the fourth peptide is going to be Epitalon. Now, Epitalon is the anti-aging peptide. It helps increase telomerase activity, which is at a cellular DNA level going to help with the anti-aging process. The thing with Epitalon is it's one that you take in like cycles. So you do, a very large amount of like 5 to 10 milligrams a day for a short period of time of like 10 to 20 days. And then you'd stop for a few months, do it again, and do that every few months, essentially. So it's meant for anti-aging, but there are some other benefits to it, like it's going to promote better sleep and circadian rhythm. And this is only in animal studies, but it has been shown to expand lifespans. So that's actually really interesting. It'd be cool to see like if that translates in humans. Obviously, they're not going to do a human trial on that necessarily, I would assume. But, it'd be interesting to see if that has a contributing factor for humans as well, because if it does, then that would really prove that it is truly an anti-aging peptide that can help you live longer, which, who wouldn't want that unless you just really don't want that, but I think I would definitely want that. So that sounds amazing to me. Last of my top 5 peptides for overall health and well-being is Semax. Now, this one is really beneficial when it comes to mental clarity and cognitive function. Now, how can you incorporate that in your everyday life? Everybody could use a little more of that. We all deal with brain fog and those instances of forgetting things. Having something that gives you more mental clarity and cognitive function is only going to benefit you in your everyday life, whether it's work, personal life, etc. Because this is going to help you boost focus, memory, and mental stamina. Those are all very beneficial, essential things that we need to perform at a high level. It can also help reduce stress and anxiety levels, and it supports your overall brain health. The other great benefit of this is it's not stimulant based, so you don't get any type of crash from the boost you receive from it. So you get a bit of an energy boost from it to help with productivity, etc. Like obviously with all the benefits, but it's not like stimulants like coffee and pre-workout and all these other things where you take them, you feel wound up, and then, an hour or 2 hours later, you start to crash. You know what I mean? And sometimes those crashes from stimulants are brutal and you just feel like going right to sleep, versus utilizing something like Semax. You're going to get all those benefits that you want in regards to improved cognitive function, include mental clarity, improve memory, etc. And be able to utilize that to better yourself, perform at a high level, and not have to worry about a crash. Amazing. So these are my top 5 peptides. I just wanted to make this a quick video for you guys and go over that for you. So if you have any further questions or if there's any other peptides you'd like to see me discuss, feel free to comment that below. And I'd be happy to, go over even more peptides and talk about all the different ones out there, because there's so many out there and they all have so many benefits to them that I would love to discuss them with you. So leave a comment below, like this video, and if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you hit that red button and subscribe now. Take care, guys.